What's up, y'all? We just got the final episode of Solo Leveling Season 2. And this episode, I kind of felt bad for Jin-Woo, man. Like, I know things started looking up for him towards the end of the episode, but like, I really felt sorry for him because this is something that we are the fans been saying as a meme for quite some time. We've been saying amongst ourselves, like, damn, Jin-Woo always show up after the people get their ass whooped. Like, there's a chance he could have showed up sooner. Like, I even said that in my last video. I'm like, yo, dang, he could have showed up and saved that healer. But, he didn't show up till after the healer was dead. And then someone in the comment section pointed out that he's not aware of what's going on. He just chose to teleport at that moment because he sensed that they were in trouble. And I get it. But now we're seeing that the world is actually talking like we are, where the people are discussing among themselves like, yo, he's no hero. He could have showed up from the very beginning, because we know Jin-Woo turned down that offer to be a part of that platoon to go take down the queen because his mom just revived. He wanted to spend time with his mom. He wanted to be with her, and he placed, knights within the shadows of these S-class warriors just in case they did need his assistance and he could switch out with them. We know that as the viewers, but the people don't. So they're looking at him as a fraud, as a fake hero, as someone who could have saved countless more lives had he had chose to go to the battlefield from the very start. And I kind of agree with him. Granted, I know the truth, but I see why the people feel that way. And you even have it where Jin-Woo is at the funeral of all the people who lost their lives due to this battle against the ants. And like, I didn't even realize this many people died until until we saw this episode. And you see Jin-Woo with his head down low. And that's why I respect the Tiger dude. He always been a straight shooter. But you have it where he walks past Jin-Woo and he was like, yo, despite what the people may say about you, keep your head raised high. You are a hero. You saved countless people, and this would have been even worse had you not been there. So don't let their words discourage you. And I just thought that was just such a powerful moment. I really love it. But let's also get to the beginning of this episode where you have it where she's on the verge of dying, and Jin-Woo is just trying to think of a way to save her. And he comes up with a brilliant idea, because honestly, I didn't think that till I watched the episode maybe my third or fourth time. I wasn't even paying it no mind, but you have it where Jin-Woo tells the cameraman, like, yo, please cut your camera off. He tells everybody else, like, yo, please don't tell this to anybody else. And he does his arise move on the healer who passed away to Bura in a previous episode. And what a sad and tragic moment that was. But you have it where Jin-Woo does his arise technique on this healer. And he has it where the healer himself, as soon as he arose, he instantly starts healing Sha, because, it was in his nature to heal people. You have it where Jin-Woo points it out, like, yo, he just really cares about his friends, because the first thing he did upon waking up was heal a fellow teammate without even being asked to do so. And you have it where he does that. Then you have it where the beast guy, he's like mad at the sense that he felt like it was disrespect to the corpse of his friend. But at the same time, he's like, yo, he got to see his friend. So he asked Jin-Woo. He places his hand on Jin-Woo and said, like, yo, I get why you did what you did, but like, yo, please don't ever take him to a battlefield again. That's something he never wanted to do. He never wanted to be in the battlefield. He was only here to protect us. And you have it where Jin-Woo looks at him, and I thought some crazy shit was about to go down. The boy Jin-Woo told him, like, yo, this the second time you placed your hands on me, and made a request. But unlike the first time, this is something like, this is a plea, and I will honor your respect, honor your request. And you have it where Jin-Woo releases his contract over the healer's body, or, summoning. And that's crazy, because I didn't know up until this point that he could actually do that. I was unaware that he was able to do that. But you have it where the other S-rank hunters are seeing what Jin-Woo was able to do, and they're like, okay, we understand why he didn't want this to get out to the public, because if they find out that he's able to turn his enemies into his into his summonings, as well as get stronger after each hunt, they're going to try to, come after him. They're going to flood him with all type of information and stuff like that. You even have it where later on, in this episode, the chairman tells Jin-Woo like, yo, they know about you now. They may not know everything you can do, but you're gonna have people always trying to come after you, whether to praise you or to try to harm you because they see you as a threat. And it's true. It's true. Like, yo, his life is forever changed right now. And now I kind of understand why he never wanted to be in the spotlight. But it's a couple things we do see. We see him use a monarch sword, which we find out he got from the level 100 dungeon. So I really want to go read the manga or the manga to see the parts where he acquires the dragon. Well, my friend told me they showed it in the episode. Maybe I need to rewatch the episode, but I still want to see him acquire the new weapons that he used in the past few episodes. So I'm gonna go back and rewatch this season as well as read the manga to see all that go down. And also, we do get introduced to a hunter that seems to be even more stronger than the ghetto dude who got passed away in the previous episode by the Ant King. And you have it where he says, like, man, I would have loved to have faced off against the Black Ant because I probably would have had some excitement as opposed to doing this boring duty. And he was pretty much keeping ants from going to his land, his country. And I'm curious how strong this guy is. Now, you guys don't have to spoil it for me, but in the comment section, just like, yo, just let me know, is he on Jin-Woo level? And then we also, throughout the cave where the ants were, we see some, I don't want to say they're hunters, some people, some creatures show up, but they were humanoid. And they make a statement about like, yo, if she was here, she would have went insane. I guess they're referring to a third party that's even stronger than they are, or just as strong as they are. And you see where they're able to open up gates and portals to their home world or wherever they may be. And they go through these portals. A lot of mystery about those guys. I want to know more about them. I'm sure we'll find out in season 3. And then while that's going on, you even have it where Jin-Woo's father was in the cave watching these guys as they were having their conversation about what just took place with the Ant Queen and, and Biru and all of that stuff. So I'm curious if they were there because of Jin-Woo or if they were there trying to hunt down Jin-Woo's father. So many questions right there, so many questions. But we have the episode in where Jin-Woo wants to start his own, his own guild. He wants to start his own organization. Of course, he's going to team up with his friend and his sister friend, which is now his friend. I don't know her name by heart. Please forgive me. But you have it where they're trying to team up with him as well as he forms his organization. And you just have the episode end with Jin-Woo standing there saying off to the next target. And man, I'm just excited for the next season, man. But you guys can let me know what are y'all thoughts on this final episode. Wasn't a lot of action, but to me it still felt powerful. Everything we got about Jin-Woo and how some people in the world see him as a fraud because of him taking too long to arrive to the battlefield, and then just how how there's still some mystery characters that may be even stronger than Jin-Woo out there that we just got, that we just were able to see in this episode. But let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.